What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate all of the subscribers. Hope everybody had a great Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Let's see, would be the 8th. It's the Wednesday the 8th. We're going to look at Casper Cryptocurrency this morning. Getting hit a little bit, guys. We are currently down 4.09%. We are below our 45-degree support line. We're heading down to, looks like 1, 2, 3 potential support lines on the chart we're going to talk about in this video, and then kind of my thoughts moving forward. We got two new potential support levels, one close to the market, one well below the market, and kind of wrap this video up, take a quick look at Bitcoin. So let's jump right into it, guys. So here we are on a daily chart. We are looking at Casper/Tether, ticker symbol CSPR USDT, tradingview.com. On the right-hand side of my screen, it's not the biggest watch list. It is, let's see, the only green crypto currently on my chart is, or on my watch list, is XRP. And then down at the bottom is Snapchat, but that is not a cryptocurrency. Let's close that up, get that off of our screen, guys. We'll move this over. So a quick recap, if you have missed the last Casper video, we had a very nice breakout to the upside. Ultimately, we found resistance at one of our levels after creating a new higher high, and then we have pulled back. I've actually seen this quite a bit recently in cryptocurrency, where we get that like initial breakout past a major area, major high or major low, and then the actually crypto reverses. So it ends up being a massive shakeout. Running stops, I should say. So we had that move up to 466. That's, I mean, the top of this candle could have been, it was perfect. We hit 466 as a high, and our resistance level, our target was at 466. So perfect. Sometimes they work perfect, sometimes they don't, but usually they're within the range of the price level we have on the chart. So we hit that. We have moved back down. We tried to find support. Well, we had basically an unchanged day on the, get myself together here, an unchanged day on the 5th of March. And then we found support on the 6th. Things got a little bit ugly on the 7th. Things are looking ugly so far today on the 8th. Things could reverse and we could look good. So earlier last night, so today's the 8th, last night would have been the 7th of March. Earlier last night, yesterday's low was holding nice, the 7th of March. That low was 378. It was holding nice. Woke up this morning. Right now it's 450, and we put in a new low. Today has a new low. Currently the low is 374, and we're heading to the downside. Spoke with a subscriber over the comments and talked about there's a good potential that we're heading down to the 366 level, which is right here. We got 3 lines here. So 366 would be our first line, our line in the sand. That's where we would look for support once the price hits that area or gets very close to that area, I should say. We look for support to show up. That area has been support a decent amount of times over in here, over in the, let's see, February to late February timeframe. It was resistance for a while over in here, which was the January into the early Feb months. So 0.0366 potential stopping point for Casper. Maybe that's an area you guys can pick up more shares, more tokens, load your Casper bags up some more. Below that, we have, let's see, 363 is another area. And then, guys, we have a new level at 361. Let me zoom in so it's a little bit easier to see. Maybe I can go like this, pull this up a little bit. So I made the 2 new levels on the chart. I made them in blue. 361 is this line right here. That is a new potential support area below the market. Doesn't mean we'll get there. We have two more stopping points above that at 366 and 363, but we could. It's a newer level, a little bit more relevant. Then we have one below the market down there at 319. So that's quite a bit lower than where we're currently at. 319, which is down in here. This blue line right here, potential stopping area for Casper. If the price breaches all three of these, if the price breaches 334, which is this gray line right here, it's another important area. A more up-to-date level, I should say, is 319. Doesn't mean these other levels won't be as important. They are still important for the price. So that's 319. So the new levels is 361 and 319. Not saying it's going to get down to those, but if it does, it could be a potential stopping point for the price. Just like there's no guarantee that the price was going to stop on a dime at 466, but there is a high likelihood that it could. And for this scenario on the 4th of March, the high was 466. Our target, our resistance was at 466. Same thing, just below the market. I still keep my crazy arrow here that I've had for a while now with a circle in it. And that was if this 45-degree line breaks and made a full move to the downside, it would put us down around the 284 level. That was based on this date over here, the 26th of February. So I have to revisit that. But if we made a full move down at that point, that would put the price down there at the 284. It's probably still close to that, but like I said, I have to revisit this pattern and get a lower target down there. But like I said, there's a lot of stopping points in between 284 and where we're currently at, which is 374. We have our two new levels, 361, 319, and then we have all of our levels that have been there for a while in between. So I will revisit that. RSI heading to the downside, it definitely can get way, way more oversold. Like I said, I don't put too much weight on the RSI, more weight on the RSI when we're in extremes. Extremely oversold to extremely overbought. When we're in the middle, like I said, I don't put too much weight on it. Some people use RSI all the time. I think there's a time and place for it, and the extremes are where it really, really shines, in my opinion. So what to look for today for Casper? Now, I know a lot of you are just buying and holding for the long term, so you're getting a little bit of a blessing today, yesterday, and maybe in the days ahead. If the price does continue to the downside, we're down 4.35%. So you're getting a 4.35% sale today. Doesn't mean the sale's not going to be larger later. If we head down to the 366 or the 361, 363, then the price will be cheaper. But I would look for some support if the price makes it there at those levels between 366 and 361. If that doesn't hold, 334, 319, 313, 310, and then way down there at 284. Things got to get pretty ugly in the market for the price to get down to there. And like I said, it's early in the day, so the price could reverse and the lows could be in, which are 374, and we could rally throughout the day. And then above the market, we have our 45-degree line. So that would put the price up today. Let's say we climbed all the way back up there. That would be, let's see here, where are we currently at? 411, basically. And then we have a resistance line at 415. That's this white line right here, 415. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Believe we spoke about Bitcoin in the last video, but I want to show you kind of something as it's potentially unfolding here. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for checking out the videos. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of the like-minded individuals, crypto investors, futures traders, checking out the channel, subscribing, and spending some of their time during the day here on the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. So Bitcoin had this wedge here, and then we are So far, it's not too, it hasn't picked up too much momentum to the downside, which I think has actually held a lot of cryptos up. Although there is a lot of smaller coins that are showing some cracks and are actually moving pretty aggressively to the downside without Bitcoin really selling off aggressively. So you can imagine if Bitcoin really got some speed up to the downside, that those cryptos would really speed up as well and sell off. And that's where that Casper, those lower targets could be reached easily. If the bottom falls out of Bitcoin, then you could see something like Casper hit those lower targets, unfortunately. But if you're looking to buy more, then there you go. It's a blessing. So below the market for Bitcoin, we still have 21,694.48. In this circle here, I have it circled because we had support at that area for many days. And once again, we're approaching it. Our lows so far are 21,851, and our level is at 21,694. So not too far away. We could easily get there. It's a potential area of support. We would look for a bounce there. If that fails, it's all the way down to 20,678 for Bitcoin. RSI getting pretty oversold. Could still have a long way to go. So Bitcoin, the big elephant in the room, keeping an eye on that. Casper down 4.09%. So that's kind of it for this Casper video and kind of what's going on right now. Our targets below the market and kind of what to look for as this pullback either continues or pauses. So close to the market below and then above the market up there at the 411, 415 resistance. Below the market support, 366, 363, 361. All right, guys. You're getting a little bit of a chance here to pick up some more Casper. Could go lower, though. Keep that in mind. And we'll see how this Wednesday plays out in the markets, keeping our eyes on the Bitcoin support levels below the market. And pretty much going to wrap it up here, guys. So thanks for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Thanks.